Yeah, with the anger piece, man, I used to I suppress my anger because I know if I let it out, I might get into a fucked up situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I suppress it for, you know what I mean, my benefit and other benefits. You know what I mean? They you know, well-being. You know what I mean? Because the only way I know how to let it out or express my anger is through fighting and violence and being aggressive. But that was a learned behavior.
Okay.
I had an anger problem. You know, that was a learned behavior. It wasn't like I had an anger problem. It was just like that was how I was taught
deal with your problems.
Deal with anger. Like you know, everybody from a child. The people that I seen angry displayed their anger in violence or aggression. It wasn't like let's sit down and talk. You know what I mean? So I was raised to develop that type of dealing with anger. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where I was like, damn, something ain't right with this. You know, letting my anger out, in jail, people looking at me like I'm fucked up, damn, like why you do that to the wall? You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like it was always something wrong with the way I displayed anger, so it kind of made me feel worse about myself. You know what I mean? Before the drugs and all that, I had anger problems and I dealt with those anger problems. You know what I mean? So when I got into my addiction, you know, anger wasn't really never a problem for me. You know what I mean? When I got into my addiction, you know what I mean? But you know, when I was a young man and dealing with the alcohol, that fed the anger. You know what I mean? And that was, you know, something I had to control because half the time I get angry and not even remember what the fuck I was angry about. You know what I mean? But they was like, you know, until the next day they tell me what happened. You know what I mean? And then I might be able to understand, like, okay, why I got mad or whatever. But I didn't have to do what I did. You know what I mean? And you know, I had that outburst and shit. So even today, I suppress my anger because that's like I'm still learning how to deal with the anger in a peaceful manner. You know what I mean? So I don't say shit a lot of times. I'm quiet. You know what I mean? Or if something, you know, bothers me to the point where I'm getting aggravated and this, that, and the third, I just be still.
Okay.
And allow me to feel what I'm feeling and then allow it to move out. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like how I deal with it today.
Okay. How much time you got clean, brother?
14 days.
14 days. Let's get it on. All right. How about passive aggressive?
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Passive aggressive. Anybody passive aggressive? Who plot and scheme?
Who want revenge?
Who's sneaky? You too. What's your name? I was sneaky. What's up?
I used to plot my fiance and scheme and tell him I ain't tell him how I'm gonna get him, but I used to plot and sit there and say, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. Yeah, you did that? Okay. Took my money, yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. Until he go to sleep.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn.
Are you still passive aggressive?
No.
All right, good. How much time you have clean?
12 days.
12 days. All right. Passive aggressive. I don't like her. I'm gonna call DHS. Passive aggressive. Who anybody here sell wolf tickets all day long but can't fight? Passive aggressive. Plotting and scheming. How many ladies give your man all the sex he want, and when he sleep, then you rob him?
I take everything. I don't do
Everything?
Passive aggressive.
Damn.
Passive aggressive. Hey yo, listen, that's don't come direct, you come indirect. Alright? I'm mad because I'm here. People like that, they pull fire alarms and run for cover. They the ones that jam up the toilet right in here. They the ones that drag their feet all day long, right? Because it's time for group. But nobody came and got you, you came here for help. And you angry and you bitter. Who mad? Who's so mad you bitter? Who's so angry they bitter? Nobody?
Oh yeah.
We got a hand. All right, okay. Hey, what's up?
What do you mean you better?
How you
Bitter
feel?
about
What's
what?
your name?
My name is Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Frank. I have 2 days, and you know, I consider anger and depression the same thing. My stepdad's been dead for probably over 10 years, and like you said, I would love to have God as a friend, but I've cursed him out too many times for the things he's taken and the things he made me see in my life in my 52 years. And I don't punch walls like you do because it hurts. But the other day, I punched my car with my 15-year-old daughter in it because I'm so angry at the mother because I'm blaming her for the shit that I'm doing to myself. So I went home the other day and I said I need help.
Yes.
I've been in recovery before. I didn't take it that serious. I thought I was powerful, not powerless. But I realize the difference between it now. And I don't want my daughter I want my daughter to love me as much as I love her. But I don't show it because when I found that alcohol on that park bench, that took me out of my anger and depression, I thought. So I kept doing it. And it took everything I had. It took good jobs. It took good people. And I don't want it to take me because I'm one of them good people, man. I don't want people to think of me like a nasty, angry person because I'm not. I've been through all that. And the people I'm around had enough of it. And this is my last shot, and I'm taking it.
Okay.
That's what's
How
up.
much time y'all clean, brother?
2 days.
Give it to him. All right.
I'm glad he said that because that's somebody told me. They told me that, Frank. They said depression is anger turned in. You know what I mean? So now I done ran out of everybody to blame because I used to play the blame game. Now when you're the last man standing,
Everybody else's fault.
yeah.
Go food, y'all. Go food on anger, y'all. We all get angry. Who mad? Hey, who mad because you here?
Not me.
Okay, all right, all right. Are you grateful? Come on, let me hear from you. What's up? Come on.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
What's your name?
Adam.
Hey, Adam. What's up?
Yeah, I'm definitely grateful I'm here, but then again, I'm angry I'm here. I
Okay.
mean, I put myself here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm taking what I can out of it and just gonna try to get better.
Okay. You forgive yourself?
Not yet.
Not yet. You forgive yourself? Do you forgive yourself?
Absolutely.
Very important to forgive
Very
ourselves.
important. That's the first. Yeah. Yo, go ahead.
How much time y'all clean, Adam?
10 days today.
10 days today. Give it to him.
Hey guys, the reason why I say forgiveness is important is not saying what we did is okay,
Yeah.
but we're going to say what we did is not going to stop us from living life.
That's right.
So you want to take this information and move forward. And if you don't forgive yourself, right? You don't forgive yourself, you're going to keep punishing yourself.
Somebody had their hand up?
Yeah. Hey.
One of the reasons why I came here is because, you know, my 16-year-old son back in 2016 was playing with a gun. He shot himself in the head. And, you know, I blame me. For the last 5 years, I've been just blaming me. He can't forgive me, so I can't forgive myself. And, you know, I just can't forgive myself. And when I came here, I was beat down about that shit. Like, on top of burying one son, I ended up burying another one. But as of today, I forgive me. Like, I can't walk around with that shit. I can't walk around talking about, if I can't make the situation worse, I can't make it better, but I can't make it worse. I got to live my life. I came here for that, and I got it. That's exactly why I came here. To seek of how I can have a peace of mind. To seek how I can live, you know, a regular, everyday life again. You know, being as though, you know, I buried my sons. But I'm grateful, and I'm also loving the fact that I'm forgiven. That shit will not hold me down any longer. It will not stop me from, you know, woe is me, and I'm so sad. And you know, I didn't move past it, but I learned from the DPT program that I can move forward with it and still have a good life. I'm really grateful for this place and the opportunity to be around such a good group of people. I'm also grateful for the fact that there was some really good people in there. Some really good people who come here to really help us, man. And I came here to be forgiven, and I thought that it was something somebody could give me. I came here to get the tools to forgive myself. And I'm going home with them today and starting my new life, man. Thanks for coming out today.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, brother. Our condolences. All right. God bless you, man. Good food.
Naja.
All right. So we talked about denial. We spoke about anger. How about defense mechanisms? Defense mechanisms. How many people here are invisible contractors? Invisible contractors. You came in here with your luggage, came in here with your ID, but you came in here with invisible tools. And you got cement, bricks. Cement, bricks. Cement, bricks. And start building what?
Wall.
Walls. Who walls is up? So therapists, techs, nurses, directors, certified peer specialists can't get to me because I'm protected, I'm insulated. But at the same time, I built a prison. Anybody got their walls up? Defense mechanisms. Got a hand right there.
That's right.
Come
Go
on.
ahead and hand up.
Shit's right here with the nice plaques. Hey, what's up?
The highlights.
What's your name? How you doing? 4 days clean. Give it to her, y'all. Hey, one ammunition behind the walls of defense mechanisms is what? Inappropriate humor. Inappropriate humor. What's that, Rob?
You making jokes and laughing at something that's not funny. Instance, you see a guy with 2 black eyes. What do you tell him? Nothing. Somebody already told him twice. Now, and it's not funny to make you laughing at somebody like that, but I'm just trying to say is sometimes we will try to make fun at our pain in order to get past it. Then that becomes a tool, or I would say an inappropriate tool to deal with our feelings and our emotions.
Anybody? Come on.
I just wanted to point out, if I'm the one that had the black eyes, I would say, well, you should see the other guy.
What's your name? Sean. How much time that clean, Sean?
Since last Thursday.
Give it to him,
All
y'all.
right,
Since last
all right.
Thursday.
Like 9 days.
Inappropriate humor. Come on. 2 days? What's your name? All right, Jerome.
Jerome, what's up?
Inappropriate humor. Hey, listen. From get up to lay down, I'm nothing but what? Jokes. From get up to lay down, I'm nothing but what? Jokes.
Diversions.
Listen, it's okay to have fun, but it's balance. Have fun, but work on you. Talk to women, but work on you. Talk to men, but work on you. Watch TV, but work on you. Play dominoes, spades, whatever, pinochle, but work on you. Balance. Inappropriate humor, people are always joking and playing to disguise their pain.
And they never get to do that personal work that keep you from coming back to places like this.
Point number 2, under defense mechanisms. How about programmed gangsters and gangsterettes?
You better check my record.
Programmed gangsters and
I was a serial killer. If I don't get that remote control, it's gonna be problems.
people who had it tough, people who had it rough, right? And they come in the treatment. They got Muncie in here, Gratisford in here, State Road, County, City, and nobody's afraid of you.
Guess who you afraid? They said afraid of.
Themselves.
They're afraid of themselves.
Program gangsters, program intimidators, program bullies. Come on, Kim.
I did something the other day I shouldn't have did to the person. Listen. And I felt a little bad after I did it, but she needed me to be the old me for it. Just to show she can't do certain things in rehab that you do in the street. So they sit there playing with it. Oh, we can't get on 105.3 with somebody else's radio with a staff of the radio. What supposed to listen? They're supposed to let it sit there. So they playing around with the radio, got all white people. I said, that's on 105.3. Oh, damn. They keep on flipping back to this station. So I ain't say nothing. I went over there and snatched the radio. They took it and gave me staff. She comes to the end of the hallway. She looking down there like this at me. I said, so what's up? What's up? What's on, y'all? I'm right up on her. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Now, I said, old South Philly in me came out. But what it was, a 16-year-old in me came out.
Everybody hear that?
You hear me?
Little girl.
Little boy.
Yeah.
The whole little kid in me came out. Like, I took your shit. Mine. I was a fucking kid, yo. I was a big-ass kid. That shit ain't cool, yo. It's a program. It ain't my program. It ain't my radio. Who the fuck am I? You hear me? The Great I Am came out. That shit ain't cool.
Right.
You hear me? I ain't apologized to the bitch because of what she said. And how she said it. Well, you gonna take the remote too? Have to take it. Yeah, get this. I said, you know what? I'm gonna let you have that one. Because I knew I was dead wrong. I was about to apologize to her. And then she talked about the remote. Then I was about to get a slap. Then I'm about to go across the room. I said, oh, Kim, get the fuck out of here. You hear me? Like she don't know me from nowhere, like I had already told her. But at the end of the day, what's the use of me fighting over some shit if this is not mine? I almost got 2 fights since I've been here. Why? Because I'm a little kid inside. I need to grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's where that shit comes. You still a kid. You still want to revert back to that 16-year-old kid. I can't fight right about now. I got COPD and all kinds of shit wrong with me. Don't tempt me. I'm serious right now. My oxygen level all right. You feel me? So I'll be able to get a couple jabs and don't think I can't. But at the end of the day, it's like, when my behavior's going to change?
Right. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
When the behavior's gonna change.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Fall with something, fall with anything. I'm gonna fall with what? Getting kicked out? I'm gonna walk home with me? Shit, no, I'm calling this chick and she gonna be so mad she ain't gonna come get me. So down here I go. Getting on the bus, getting on the train, going back on. They tell me, no, you can't come in. Hear me? Stay clean, but can't come home. So I was acting like an ass where? Here. Cool, but
Thank you for sharing. Hey, how about this right here? Cockiness. Cockiness. How can that get us high again? Cockiness. How can that get us high again? Come on.
Well, see what it is we start to think that it makes us confident, right? Love y'all. For me,
All right.
Be good, man. False confidence.
me personally, it made me feel like how he was saying, it made me feel like I was more powerful. You know what I mean? Like I ain't cocky, I'm confident. You know what I mean? So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment.
Okay.
Right? And so it just made me feel like I couldn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? I was invincible. Right? And it's exactly the opposite. What it's doing is hurting me. And I can't see that. I can't feel that. It makes me feel the opposite of that. And I'm cocky about it. You know what I mean? Thinking because, you know, it don't destroy you on the first one. It destroys you on the last hit. But thinking that, you know, it ain't doing nothing to me the whole time, I'm cocky. And that leads me right back out there because now I look good again. I'm thinking I'm all right. I repaired myself and I start to get cocky. I'm exaggerating life and I'm exasperating thinking, well, you know, ain't nobody gonna know. Nobody's gonna be able to tell because I'm me. Look at me, I look good. You know, it's all right. I can handle it. And that's cocky. So I can't handle it, right? If I could do it, then I wouldn't get high at all, right? But it takes us to stay clean. Only we can do that.
I like that.
How much time y'all clean, brother?
Since April 8th.
Give it to him. All right. Good example of cockiness. Come on, brother.
Yeah, I'm a Jamil grateful recovering addict. Yeah, cockiness always set me back. You know what I mean? Because I'm that bull. You know what I mean? I already think I'm that bull. So as soon as I get clean, take a shower and all that, start smelling good and looking good and shit, you know, I forget. See, the thing is with cockiness is the absence of humbleness.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
And I begin to think that I don't need, you know, I got it going on. I got you know, I'm strong. You know what I mean? I can go into the bars. I can have a beer. I forget where I came from. I forget where I came from, and I forget what led me into my addiction or led me back into my relapse. You know what I mean? Because I'm too fucking cocky to see anything, to hear anything. You know what I mean? I'm too cocky to take advice from people. Say, you know, when people saying, "Look, man, you need to, you know, maybe, you know, think about what you're about to do before you do it." No, nigga, I'm cool. That's cockiness. You know what I mean? And it had always led me back into these places. You know what I mean? Even though this is my second place, but it'll just always let me back into a relapse. I was too cocky to come in these motherfuckers. That's why I only been in two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been getting high for 10 years. I've been in my addiction. You know what I mean? An alcoholic. You know. I've been smoking crack for like 10, 12 years, but I've been, you know, using drugs and alcohol for 30. You know what I mean? But and like I said, my cockiness took, you know, it took so long for me to really seek help. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, you know, I could do it on my own. You know what I mean? Thinking that I was more powerful than my addiction. You know what I mean? And you know, today when I leave this joint, man, I'm gonna remain weak. You know what I mean? And remain humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be strong enough to use the steps and use the tools that I've learned. You know what I mean? To try to stop myself from relapsing. But I know in my mind, I'm not strong enough to go in no bar. I'm not strong enough to drink a Heineken Zero. You know what I mean? I'm not strong enough to have a Shirley Temple. You You know what I mean? Even though ain't no alcohol in it, I'm still not strong enough for that because I'm just mind fucking myself. Mind masturbation. You know what I mean? Thinking that I'm cool enough to have a Shirley Temple. You know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna play with myself this time. I'm gonna take this shit serious.
Very good. Good food.
What's your name again?
Jamil.
Jamil. Something you look up cool in the dictionary, it says not so hot.
Not so hot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we really want to change our perspective. And
Right.
just for today, we said something real important. It talked about the 11th step. It talked about how once we get to a certain plateau in our recovery of life, we could take control once again. And y'all remember that song back in the day? It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic.
Yeah.
I got the power. You know what I mean? I got the power. You know, it's getting kind of hectic, and that's when we crash. So the reason why I mention this to us is like we have to unplug from our lower power and plug into our higher power.
Right.
Because that's going to put you into the position where you can take control of your life
Right.
and have God as the captain.
Right.
That's what we need. See, over here, I was the captain.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I need to plug into my higher power and, you know, develop that relationship, pray, meditate, write, ask questions. You know what I mean? No question is a bad question, but we need to understand something that, yes, we need to plug into our higher power and have an intimate relationship.
Good food. How about complacency? How can complacency get us high again? Being complacent. How can I get us high again?
Just enough.
Huh? Boredom. Very good. Boredom. Come on.
It makes us stagnant. We become, like venom to ourselves.
Yes.
We become dirty, right? We're still too long. We're not doing nothing, and without good works, there's no good measure.
Sean.
So eventually, we find bad association. Being useful.
Very good, Sean.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
sis, right here.
I'm Nick. Yes.
Oh, Nick. Okay.
Nick,
That's Sean. Okay. Thanks, Nick. Come on.
I wanted to say not taking the suggestions.
All right.
That they tell you to take.
Give us an
I know
example.
for
Give me an example of that one you didn't take.
Like the ones, that's why I keep coming back to these kind of places because I don't never get the sponsor
Oh.
that they tell me to get because I never really listen to when they're saying get the sponsor because I never really wanted to put my trust in another female and let them tell me what to do and let them guide me. But now, since I've been here, I think a light bulb went off when I found out that I could go to different groups and watch the people and watch how they walk. And that way I could pick my sponsor like that. That never really was told to me. I thought I had to just go to a room.
And get one.
Yeah, but somebody told me here at Keystone to go to numerous places, watch how they walk, and then that's how you pick your sponsor. Just keep looking. I didn't know that. That's not news an excuse to me to keep coming back and picking up. But I really wasn't taking the suggestions. I was doing it on my own time.
Your way.
Yeah, I thought that just going to church was enough, but it's not enough. I need to reach out for the help, and now I'm grasping that piece.
Very good.
I don't want you to run into the deacon of doom. The deacon be like, let's talk about this, sister.
I definitely know what that.
He said the deacon of doom.
We don't want help.
How much time you got clean, sis?
36 days.
Give it to her. God bless you.
Hey, guess what they told us?
What?
In order to get clean, you got to get dirty.
Yes.
You understand? You got to get dirty. What I'm talking about doing that step work. And a lot of people get into
never did
fellowship and
step
that.
work.
As soon as they talk about step work, as soon as they talk about looking at them, they run out the door.
I never did it.
We got 15 minutes. Come on, brother. Thanks for sharing that, sis, Queen.
How you doing? My name is Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Tim.
I got 20 days clean.
All right.
All right.
Real grateful that I'm alive. I lost two brothers a while back. One of my brothers was shot in the face. One of my other brothers overdosed in his sleep. I got 4 brothers left. My mom got heart cancer, so I'm about to lose my mom. So I'm just trying to stay strong as I can.
You got anybody you can talk to about that? Or you got a therapist?
Yeah, the only thing, I don't got my dad around. I mean, the only people I can look up to is my nephew. Because, it's hard for me. I've been through a lot, but I'm just glad that I'm not walking up out of these doors because I'm a strong person. And I think before I do, it's hard for me right now. But my mom about to go.
Praying on you, brother.
I really don't have nobody to look up to. My nephew's not around like that. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I got an interview for long-term Wednesday.
Good.
That's good.
I'm going to, you know, stay strong. I'm going to stay strong much as I can. Because, you know, as a kid, my dad walked out on me. You know, I can't forget my dad. He walked on me when I was 9.
I got a question.
One second.
Oh, I apologize, young man.
I've been holding this in
Mm-hmm.
a long time. You know, it just hurt, you know, my family, you know. I got family around, but they just don't talk to me, you know, that hurts, you know. I'm a brother.
Mm-hmm.
At least show me some respect, like, damn, you're doing good or something. The world, bro, only person I gotta look up to is my kid's mother, the daughter of my mom. That's it, and nothing. They can look up to. You know, I'm grateful for that. You know, I got a lot of opportunities. Most other people don't nothing. I'm a good person. That don't mean nothing, but I try to stay strong. Every time I just got anger build up in me back to back. I don't want to take it out on the wrong person. I walk out here and handcuffs and something that I regret. But you know, I'm gonna stay strong and just work on my recovery.
Hey, Tim, when the last time you cried, Tim?
I've been, you know, like crying for
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. Similar to you, I had the same thing. My father left us when I was about seven, right? And I never understood that had, resentments. We had a estranged relationship. He passed, he died, whatever. So I go over to the house, pick up. You know, you gotta clean up the house when people die and stuff like that. Do you know I found a NA text in his house? So what I'm thinking was, I was assuming that he just left because he was leaving, but a lot of times people go through things that we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So he had to deal with addiction too. And when you're dealing with addiction, all bets is off. You understand? So we'll talk to you after the group, see if we get you some numbers, because I want you to get some therapy. Because if you don't cry, if you don't deal with your emotions, a lot of times it can become a ticking time bomb. And you're right, the people closest to you or somebody indiscriminately could get something to get the two brothers that passed away, could get the pain from your father and all that building up, maybe bad relationships and all that kind of stuff. Mom dying, tick, tick, boom. And you won't be here, you could be somewhere else. Or you could be 6 feet down, green all over. But since you're here, we have the opportunity to help you, okay?
Our condolences, brother.
Yes, yes.
Let's give it to him,
Give it
y'all.
to him.
Encouragement.